All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining our pre-recording of our summer camp presentation. Today's recording is being done just in case you missed the live conversation. This information is updated as of March 23rd. So as of March 23rd, when this recording is going, if you watch it after March 23rd, just ask if any information has changed. Thank you again. So my name is Ty Brown. I founded Brooklyn United in 2013. Today, 10 years later, we have programs in Tampa, Orlando, Virginia, Bronx, and Brooklyn. The presentation is pretty much the same no matter which location you're applying for. There's not many details that change. This particular conversation is about Brooklyn, though the information besides actual addresses definitely apply at all locations. So Brooklyn, we have 5 locations you can choose from. Brown Memorial, which is in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Landmark, which is in Brownsville, our Crown Heights location on Kingston Avenue, a location in Crown Heights called Miss K's, and Utica Avenue. So as you can see, Brown Memorial is a co-ed location, Landmark co-ed, Crown Heights co-ed. Utica is a sports-focused location, and Miss K's is for girls only. The amount of slots we have available is listed in green: 100 for Brown, 100 for Landmark, 60 for Crown Heights, 40 for Miss K, and 60 for Utica. The orange number is as of today, how many people have requested those slots. So as you can see, we have plenty of space in Brown, plenty of space at Landmark, but Crown Heights and Miss K's both have more people requesting slots than the amount of slots available. That doesn't mean that the site is closed. It means that people are interested. We'll talk about how to actually get a slot. So is there space available for both? Yes. The camp starts on July 3rd and ends on August 11th. We operate Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. is the primary times that you're paying for with your tuition. If you need additional time, we offer a 7 to 8 o'clock slot at $50 per week, and we offer the 4 to 6 slot at $75 per week. Each group is divided into 4 different groups. So no matter what location you're at, we divide that by 4. If it's 60 at the location, that means each class has 15 kids. If it's 100 at a location, that means each class has 25. Younger boys, older boys, younger girls, older girls is primarily how we separate the groups. The groups are ran by a group leader. The group leaders have assistants, approximately 3 to 5 assistants per group. The program services kids age 5 through 12. Age 5 through 12. We have a few slots for 4.5-year-olds. Okay? If your child is older than 12, you should not be participating in this summer camp Zoom. There's a different program available for you. I'll talk about that later on. What we offer, what do we do every day? So first thing to recognize is that we go on trips 2 days a week. 3 days a week, we are on location. While on location, the kids are going to rotate to 4 different classes: class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, with lunch period being smack in the middle. Those classes consist of sports, drum class, a dance/step class, and a vocal/theater class. So those are the 4 classes that every location is going to take. Now, the sports location will be the only one who doesn't follow this schedule. They will be doing sports and sports-related activities throughout the day. The all-girls location just changes the way they do things a little bit, but they will cover these same 4 activities. Lunch. Lunch is provided by the local school. Each location is selected because of its proximity to a school feeding program from New York City. So if you have questions about vegetarian or vegan, special diet foods, you have to think about the fact that it's the same as a school year. Whatever you did in the school year, that's what you're going to do this summer. Can you provide lunch on your own every day? No problem. But we definitely need you to provide lunch on Wednesdays and Fridays because we're on trips. Again, trips are on Wednesdays and Fridays. You need to send lunch, and some trips are free, some trips have a cost. I put $ next to all the trips that have an additional cost. You don't have to pay in advance as long as it's paid by the day of that trip. We did put 3 free trips on the calendar this year. The rest of the trips have small costs. Sahara Sam's Water Park is our big bus ride. Normally, 80% of the summer camp kids bring their entire family. Moms, dads, grandmas, adults normally travel to that trip. Again, if you're age 13 or above, you should go back to our website and apply for internship or job opportunities. That's a whole different Zoom that we'll be conducting really soon. As you saw in the pictures above, we wear t-shirts every day. Green for boys, red for girls, and staff is black. One shirt costs $10 and you get 5 shirts for $40. All right. Many of us are trying to apply for free camp. Free camp is provided because the city provides us with child care vouchers. We have 100 slots available out of all 5 locations for child care vouchers. This slide right here is some basic information on how to go about getting your child care voucher. This slide has already been emailed to everybody. If you did not receive it, soon after you hear this Zoom, just ask for the child care voucher email and we'll forward it over to you right away. Outside of the voucher option, the camp overall costs $1,000. There are opportunities to save money in the month of April. Number one, you can use our referral program. For every person you refer, we'll take off $50 off of your invoice, up to 4 people. So no more than $200 off. That person must make a payment by April 30th, and that person obviously must actually start the camp. The other way to do it is if you can prove one of 3 things, we'll offer you some scholarship money. If you were previously approved for a voucher but don't have it right now or got denied, if you currently have a ACS or HRA case open, and if you currently receive any type of public assistance, those are 3 reasons why we'll give you a scholarship ranging from $100 to $300, depending on the age of the child, depending on how many children, things of that nature. Those are 2 ways to save: referral or scholarship. If you're not going after either one, then your price is $1,000. How do you make payment? You have to have an invoice first. Once you receive an invoice, you make a deposit of at least $100 or more to secure your slot. The balance is due before the first day of the camp. That's when your balance is due. Can you pay $100 this week, $100 next week? Yes, you can. You can pay as you choose. Once you have a slot, it's up to you. And you make the payments as much as you can, as much as you want to, as long as 100% of your invoice is paid by the first day of the camp. There are no refunds after the first day of camp, but there's 100% refunds any day prior to the first day for any reason at all. I made a deposit on my voucher. I made a deposit. I went after my voucher. I got accepted. You get a refund. I made a deposit. I'm no longer using the slot. I found a better camp. Get a refund. I found a cheaper camp. You get a refund. I found a free camp. You get a refund. Any reason at all, as long as it's communicated and requested before the first day of the camp, you get a full refund. We will give you guys information on how to get transportation service to and from home or from camp to home, one way or round trip. We don't provide that service. We give you phone numbers for outside vendors who provide that service. That information is being prepared now. That concludes our presentation. Again, if this was live, you would be able to now ask questions, but feel free to email us at bkunitedmb@gmail.com for questions or anything further. Again, bkunitedmb@gmail.com. Email us questions. Make sure you register on our website at www.brooklynunited.org, and we'll take good care of you. This entire presentation will be done again in approximately 2 or 3 weeks, so look out for the email. Take care.